Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. This is part 2 of this. I started thinking, I clicked on it, even a better way. If you watched part 1, we did this at 5 degree and we took our parallel dimension tool and we went from that intersection to that intersection. We get 2.01. That's pretty good. But that's not the true length of that line if we're going to curve it. So what we could do is take our virtual segment delete key and delete these lines. And now this is a curve. As you can see down here, it's a curve. Let me zoom in here. And remember the 2.1. If we go to Windows, Dockers, and Properties, and click on this right here, we get 201,559 because it's a little longer. So we'll write that down, 2.01559. If we will make our object 2.01559, that'll be exactly the length of that. I just wonder if this will work. If we can hold this down and go EC, and it did. Let's take away our line. Let's leave it a hairline this time, and let's go Control D, Alternate C, and rotate it that 10 degrees. Now they're like well, they're not exactly touching, but they're really, really close. I don't know why that wouldn't be 100% true. You know what? Well, that says, see, when it rotated, it changed the dimension, but it's still the same dimension. Now, just to make the video a little better, I said in the video, it'd be better to use the transformation docker. So if we would alternate C this thing and then go to Windows, Dockers, and transform or transformation and rotate it 10 degrees, we need 36, but we've already got one, so we'll do 35. See, that's about as close as you can get it. So let's make all these yellow. Let's take away the outline and use I'm not going to say it's any better, but it's just another way to do it that might really come into hands sometimes if you were doing multiple circles and you needed to measure. Anyway, just a little more information, and thank you for watching.